Hello.
Hello, sluts.
Great start.
It is a great start.
Great start there.
It's great. It's an absolutely beautiful start, you know?
Brilliant. Perfect.
You know?
I'll take 10 more.
It gets the attention. It's quick, you know? It's not that bad of a swear word. It's not really a swear word at all. It's just a rude word. You know?
You turn the fire up.
Turn the fire up.
Yeah, you ever just need to turn the fire up?
Honey, turn the fire up. You want me to throw a few logs at it? No, just amplify the volume of it.
There we go. I can probably turn the music down a little bit, but that should be fine. Hello, welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to this bullshit.
Welcome
Welcome to the returning episode of Heat Not Included.
Oh my god.
I know, it's been 8 months.
What has changed in that time?
I moved.
I lost hair.
Wait, has it been 8 months?
I lost weight.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Leon passed his driving test, got a car and crashed it.
Like a complete twat.
To celebrate the occasion, I bought red stripe.
Or a blue stripe?
No, they don't sell blue stripe.
Blue stripe pajamas? Like the kind of bananas wear.
Exactly, yeah. But we don't speak of those bananas. I don't drink lager. Someone just told me to get this, said it was nice.
Take one sip and it's like, tastes like pain.
Well, it's Jamaican, so I'm hoping it's basically just...
It tastes like Jamaican pain.
Smells like lager.
It tastes like it too.
It does not mix well with the strawberry slush puppy soft drink that I have right there.
What are you talking about? It sounds like a great combo.
It tastes like stale popcorn.
I've had some of that sometimes when I go to the cinema. Like, you want some popcorn? Yeah, it's stale. It's stale. Gross.
You know what the fucking worst one is?
What?
You know the bags of already popped popcorn, the bags of popcorn you can get
Yeah.
by a certain brand. Let's call them. Fuck, what would we call them? Don't want to get sued.
Call them.
Definitely not Butterkist brand popcorn.
Definitely not them.
It was definitely not Butterkist brand popcorn.
The highest quality branded popcorn out there.
Well, I had a fucking bag of that once.
Sponsored by Butterkiss popcorn.
I had a bag of unbranded quote marks, but definitely not Butterkiss brand popcorn. And I was enjoying it.
Margarine smush.
Margarine smooth. I was enjoying it, and then some little fucking dick shit that was in the house decided to stick his hand in the popcorn bag.
It's
Full on hand. And then the next bit I took out tasted like it had just been rolling around inside the worst bits. It just fucking tasted awful. I gave him the whole fucking bag. I was like, I don't know what you had. I don't know what the fuck you've been touching, but you can just have the rest of these. I don't want them anymore.
The asshole.
Have you never washed your hands in your life?
No.
Just take them.
I shook hands with Barney the dinosaur when I was 3. Never washed my hands since.
Gross.
It gives everything a zesty flavour.
Zesty I could deal with, that was not zest.
talking about? It's pure zest.
I was not zest.
Oh god. That came out.
It's fine, the microphone's there.
Yeah. It is. This would normally be the time where I do a gag where I go really close to it, but I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, you kind of got your fill doing the fucking with the fucking 2-point hospital bullshit the other week.
The ASMR bit.
That clip goes on. It'll go up tomorrow as well. I was meant to put it up today, but I forgot.
ASMR.
I was meant to put that up and I forgot.
It's like those ASMR parodies where they're like, it's like a person putting like a cheese grater on the microphone, just scraping like a chain across the grater. That somebody puts over like violin music. So what's been happening this week?
What's happening this week? Literally fucking nothing. What's happened this week? I don't know.
Cockbite's back.
Oh shit, yeah, I was gonna bring that up, yeah. I think we could say Rooster Teeth.
I just felt like saying cockbite.
No, I feel like we could. But you know what's fucking weird? Like genuinely fucking weird. I all day at work yesterday, I was like, you know what's a real fucking shame about Rooster Teeth? I stood there, I stood putting shit out and I was like, I really do we go watch some Achievement Hunter or some like RT shorts, the animations or whatever. I was like, you know what, maybe go back watch a couple of the old episodes. I had to sit and wait outside for an Amazon van to move so I could park. So like, while I was waiting, I was like, I'll look see what's in the news, see what Google's recommending to us. First fucking thing, Bernie Burns to relaunch Rooster Teeth. I'm like, I didn't say any of this out loud. My phone wasn't even on me. I was just stood there waiting for a customer to move, thinking to myself, man, it's a real fucking shame they shouldn't have fucked over Rooster Teeth like that. Why didn't they just let him buy it back or some shit?
Now it's back.
Do you think he's going to reach out to all the old Achievement Hunt and see if they want to come back? Because a lot of them's gone solo and they're doing pretty well, so is it a thing that they come back? No, not?
I saw like a comment on like the announcement video. That was like, don't bother like previous employees about the reboot.
Your listening experience.
Yeah, like don't ask
Enjoy
them
your
because it's up
music
to them.
fully when you
basically.
play songs in any order. Download them offline at higher quality and listen to them.
It's only
ad-free.
downside with Spotify.
It's
This is a fucking ad.
I love Spotify ads, don't you?
I forgot I don't have premium. This ad's a mess.
So that was in the news.
Yeah?
Some other depressing stuff was in the news, but we're not talking.
No, we don't do depressing shit. Not on this. Right, I'm gonna hover over that.
Yeah.
One of these buttons mutes will mute the background.
Yeah.
And the other one will mute the microphone, and I can't remember which one I set up for what. Not that one. Not that one either. Okay, so apparently none of them. Right, when a Spotify ad comes up, we're just gonna have to quickly mute the capture card until it finishes.
It's gonna be hard to predict when it comes up.
I'll just listen out. The moment I hear the advert shit, I'll quickly mute it. This is gonna go well till I'm like 4 cans in and can't remember my own name.
It'll be like falling over the laptop. Just, oh, a second.
Shit.
ASMR.
Yes. Be interesting to see what they do though, because they've already sold the rights to a fair few of the original shows.
Just go to the people this old. Hey,
Can we have that back?
please.
Need the fireworks outside.
What was
Oh, the rugby match that's on.
Yeah, there's a rugby match going on in our town.
Yeah. Try and find where we live now.
It's going to be really hard. Ooh.
There's only one rugby match going on inside in the entirety of England.
There!
You live there!
Cross-referenced it and found both your houses.
Oh shit.
Just
You can tell we haven't done this in a while.
Just sitting here with 3 of my clones. So, topic. Gotta have a long talking topic.
Pretzels.
Salty.
Yes.
Sometimes buttery.
Mustard.
Nah, I don't like mustard.
Yeah, I'm here miss with mustard.
There was this one time, I was like travelling home from like a long trip, and me and my family went to like Burger King.
Right.
I swear to God, I didn't enjoy the Burger King burger because it was just caked in mustard.
I hate spots that put the sauce on themselves. I know obviously McDonald's do it with the Big Mac because that's Big Mac sauce. That's measured, that's controlled.
Yeah.
But I hate when you go to a spot and it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna we'll put the sauce on for you. You're getting no control. We're not even gonna ask. You want relish? You don't like relish? Tough shit. Horse relish? Here you go.
I swear to God, right? McDonald's is like they put a good amount of sauce on it. You know, not too much, not too little. Burger King, they fucking like drench that burger. In
Oh, they
mustard.
do. Yeah, they do.
To the point where like it just didn't taste of anything. Like supposedly like the Burger King like burger meat is like supposed to be like really good, but I couldn't taste this. I just couldn't taste it because it just tasted like mustard.
I have been to Burger King like, whoa, everyone just stood up in unison. I've been to Burger King twice, maybe 3 times. I can't remember, but I know a definite twice. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't get it. I know it's like, yeah, it's cheap, but it's a fast burger for cheap. It's like, alright, cool. But it's the same as KFC, so I don't get what the big fucking deal is. There is definitely nicer food.
Remember that time when like KFC changed the like manufacture of the chicken for like a little bit, and as a result, none of like the restaurants had like chicken to serve.
Oh yeah.
And, like people were getting like proper fucking pissed off about like, where's my fucking chicken? I want to feed my family. It's like
You poor fucking family.
it's subpar chicken at best.
It is one grade above pigeon meat.
I was just gotten a little bit better.
So I can't trust KFC every single time. I've tried everything. I've tried the boneless meal. I've tried just the chicken burger, and the only thing I have eaten out of KFC that hasn't made me feel violently ill the next day was the fucking the vegetarian vegan option, the meat-free option. It's like, that tells me a lot about their chicken, the quality of their chicken, when the meat-free version is the only thing I can eat without dying the next day.
I will admit, like before, like I had like it like recently a couple of times. The last time I had it, before like the last couple of times I've had it, it did make me feel sick. Like,
It's gotta be something to do with the chicken.
like I felt that in my stomach, and my stomach was going, "Please throw up, please throw up. I don't want to hold this. Please throw up."
Just get rid of this. This is awful.
I thought it was like the tango that came with it, but no, it was the chicken.
It's just the chicken. It's just straight up the chicken.
But it's improved a little bit.
I
Not by
still
much.
don't trust it.
I would still prefer like the chicken select from McDonald's.
There was a really nice spot, and I won't say the name on stream because that would definitely dox us. Because I had a look to see if there was there was a franchise of it anywhere. But there used to be a really nice fried chicken spot in this town that closed during the pandemic. It was so fucking nice. It was my like monthly treat. It was I will order some fried chicken and watch wrestling. Like every month, because I'd lined it up perfectly. And because my old manager knew I watched wrestling, what he would do is he would look at when the pay-per-view stuff was out, and then 4 weeks after that one was released, he'd put my day off, the day after, so I could finish work, get 6 bottles of cider, go home, order some fried chicken, get right ass, watch wrestling, and then recover the next day.
Fried chicken, cider, and wrestling. What a night.
It is the closest to redneck I could possibly get.
So yeah, get him with the chair. Some good chicken. Get him with the chair.
Sitting in my room drinking a high percentage cider, going, yeah, hell yeah, brother.
You're drinking that kind of cider that like squirrels get fucking pissed off of.
Oh, the price of that's gone up. It used to be 99p. It's now 125.
The price of everything's gone.
Yeah. The pack of 4 cans cost me £6 something. I mean, yeah, it's pint cans. I'm happy with that. I'm getting a mild buzz. Not a lot.
I'm probably getting more of a buzz off the vodka I'm drinking than you were getting off of that lager.
The only thing is, what's the percentage? 4.7.
39.
But yeah, but you diluted that.
Still, it's a lot more than
Do
that.
you want me to catch up?
Just drink free at the same time.
Just Steve Austin it, just go up and 2.
Brush. Brush. I'll be there. I was Spotify add on.
Ice cream.
I also remember another thing about that Burger King trip. They absolutely caked the fries in salt.
I don't mind that so much, but I know why they do it. I don't mind that so much. I can see why they do it when you're eating in, because they want you to go and get another drink. I don't see the point in it when you're taking out. So you're just wasting salt. I bought a drink. If I get home and that drink's not enough and I need another drink, you just don't earn anything from that. I'm not gonna go, damn, I need another drink. I best go back to Burger King to get another Sprite.
I'm gonna get that Burger King Sprite. My mouth dried up. Where's that Burger King Sprite? Hey, that Burger King plug, give me that Sprite.
Give me that Sprite.
Come on, put it in my cup. Put my big gulp cup.
Show up with all the jean shorts on, and nothing else. Put in my big cup.
Jean shorts so short that like one of your nuts is hanging out. Put it in my cup.
Fill my cup.
Don't look down, I'm letting it cool off.
Don't look down, I'm peeking.
I'm peeking, let it cool off. It's a hot day today. That's why I'm here for the Sprite.
I have a Sprite. I don't understand why our Burger King's so fucking far away from everything though.
Yeah, it is.
That just confuses it. That's good for trying not to dox us. That's really good for the people in the building over the road.
We're being vague enough, you know. Like we talk about like restaurants that are like pretty much like everywhere.
Well, yeah, but you remember what the building is across the road?
Yeah.
How many across England? Oh, well, then again, quite a few. Yeah, fuck it, I don't think that can dox us, can it? There's probably a fair few colleges right opposite of Burger King.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe the other way around. I doubt a Burger King's been there and someone who's building a college has went, oh, there's a Burger King across the street, this is perfect.
Absolutely, but oh my god. They get an education here, then they get employment there.
Hello, local idiot. You are listening to the drunk ramblings of this lunatic.
Hello. You know, it is a smart idea to build like a fast food restaurant opposite like a college, because you know.
Opposite any education thing now that I think about it, because Think about it, like, even in secondary school, how many people snuck out to go to Greg's?
Probably like a lot.
Exactly, and that was like 20-minute walk. You put a Burger King right opposite secondary school.
You're gonna be seeing a lot.
McDonald's.
You're gonna be seeing a lot of kids there.
For McDonald's or some shit, right across the street.
So give me 3 Happy Meals.
You know what I'd do? You know what I'd do in that situation, especially for like the school that we went to. You know, like the very, very far end car park.
Yeah.
I'd just wait. I'd just wait till like they're struggling for money and go, I'll buy that car park, and then put it on the school property. Because then it's like that's the entire school then. Because they're not leaving school property, they're not leaving the school grounds.
Ah.
You put a fucking McDonald's inside the school car park.
Might as well, you know, make a profit. They franchise their buildings out.
Exactly.
Our secondary school got torn down.
It did.
Yeah.
Most of it.
Yeah.
You know what the thing is? I don't actually speak to the person anymore. But we have a mutual friend who has an entire build of that school on his Xbox in Minecraft.
Its memory lives on.
It is the entire school. Like, not just the odd bits, like it is the full fucking building.
You know what's funny? The like extension bit that's still there. That was like new when I was going
Yeah.
there.
I think I remember them saying that was the only bit they were keeping.
It's so funny to think about. Like the new bit of the school is now the only bit that remains of the old school.
It'd be even funny if they didn't keep it as its original use. It's no longer the sports hall. It's maths class.
It's just congested in one corner and like the rest is just like
It's just empty space.
yeah.
You've got to walk through the entire building to get to the
It's like
to the maths class.
It's like a hospital in 2 Just walk all the way across just to get to where you need to go.
I love how people we know will click on, listen for 10 seconds, put 2 comments, and then just fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that to them when they stream. I'm gonna go on and go, you suck, and then leave.
What should be me, like the rare time I stream. Just I'm streaming and just see you pop up, you suck, and then you disappear. Well, that was very nice.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks. Love the support. Never mind, I'm back.
Go subscribe. Go subscribe to them. They're great.
Subscribe. I'm doing literally whatever the fuck I want at this point.
I mean, if you don't love what you do,
Oh, the past 2 nights, you know, right, so not to waste the viewers' time because literally no one was watching. I spent the past 2 nights playing Skyrim.
Skyrim, into the Skyrim. Why am I singing Star Wars?
No. I spent the past 2 nights playing Skyrim for like 3 hours ish each night.
Is it still fun? Is it still like wacky glitches?
Yeah, still full of glitches. Still broken.
They're not bugs.
They're features.
Yes.
I ended up restarting it when I got home.
I was really bummed out when you like told me that like the pled glitch got patched.
Turns out it didn't.
It didn't.
So I knowing what Bethesda games are like on Skyrim back when I told you that,
Yeah.
and same as on Fallout, I had the unofficial patch for the games, the fan-made patch that fixes all of the glitches and exploits to turn it into a perfectly functional and AAA released game.
Oh.
Little did I know that they don't. It's not just a thing of, oh yeah, we just fix the broken things that crash the game if you've got too many books on a bookshelf. True story, by the way.
I'm laughing because it is. It sounds true.
No, it is. If you have too many books on bookshelves on an interior and walk into, that's the thing as well. If you go into a house, I think it's one of the Hearthfire ones, the ones where you build it yourself.
I like those Starfield videos where it's just like people's ships just absolutely crammed with shit.
I'm waiting for it to come to the PlayStation. I really want to play it. I don't even know if it's. I remember people saying it's coming. I didn't actually pay attention to see if it got released.
Just cram it with shit and wait till it crashes.
Yeah. No, if you can take one of the houses from the Hearthfire DLC, which is the one where you get to build it yourself.
Yeah.
And if you put all the available bookshelves in and fill them, when you enter the house, the game will crash. So you're telling me I can't have these bookshelves, but if I fill them, it counts as too many entities in a in a space and crashes the game. Memory crashes the game.
It's great. Good job, guys.
Fucking. You know what my favourite one is? Oh shit. The can popped. Oh, I'm gonna have to go into I have to edit that down tomorrow. My whole point in this was I wasn't gonna edit. I couldn't be bothered editing. Nah, fuck it. No one will get this far.
Listen to Hey Sluts.
Hey,
Go.
sluts.
I'm not a slut.
You
Turn it
are.
off.
You are a slut. You are, and you know it.
You're a dirty little kitty cat, aren't you? Meow meow.
You're a slut, and you know it. No one's paid you enough yet.
I ain't gay, but $50 is $50.
Only cost 50. Damn, you're cheap.
It depends.
Depends on what? How I feel.
Yeah.
How lonely I'm feeling that night.
You know, if it's a night where I'm feeling really good about myself, maybe like 1,000 or something. But if it's one where I'm feeling really lonely,
If I've just
500.
eaten like 4 rotisserie chickens.
Maybe like 4 rotisserie chickens, and I'm feeling really like sad about the fact that I'm alone. Like, about a $5.
If I've just eaten 4 rotisserie chickens and the tryptophan's about to knock my ass out. Yeah, maybe 10.
5, maybe 10. Highest I've got is 15.
15.
Chicken rotisserie style, get on me.
You fucking whole rotisserie chicken in a gallon of milk. The fuck?
It's peak single food right now.
I keep forgetting his name. It's Johnson, isn't it? It's Jeremy Johnson.
Yeah.
Full Johnson, just fucking whole chicken and a gallon of milk. I like it all.
Well, I won't call it the full Johnson.
No, I'll call it the full Johnson. Call it the full Jeremy.
Because the full Johnson makes it sound like...
Giving it the full Johnson.
Makes it sound like it's a sex maneuver. I'm about to give you the full Johnson.
It's the white version equivalent of balls deep.
It's like, hey baby, you want to see the full Johnson? Oh yeah. I don't know what happened. He just ate a rotisserie chicken.
Just ate a rotisserie chicken, drank a gallon of milk, and passed out on the couch.
What the hell?
What happened when he woke up? He didn't wake up.
You want to hear some ASMR?
No.
Porn?
No.
No, I'm not going to slam anything this time. I'm going to... The cup's already on the table.
You'll find a way.
The cup's already on the table. Here's the porn. That's a good amount. Oh yeah.
This is awful.
But yeah, what do you expect?
Didn't taste of anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting used to the taste of lager and beer at this point. I drink that much crap.
Here's the pouring of the mixer. Oh yeah.
Here comes the chaser.
Here comes the chaser. It's a behind closed doors picture. He's just laying out
Laying on a fat
turd bigger than his whole body. I wonder how many like behind closed doors like drawings are for like multiple shows. There has to be like a ton.
His.
I know Disney has like a porn.
Oh, they do. Yeah, I know about that. Everyone knows about that.
I saw a drawing of like either Chip or Dale from Rescue Rangers, like just raw dog and gadget.
Yeah, that tends to be a thing. But what do you expect? It's the animators and artists. If you can't use your power, if you can't use your gift to make yourself a little something on the side,
Yeah, you know.
what's the point? Yeah, exactly. What's the point? I want to say, well, yeah, you've definitely got behind closed door shit. I know you have.
I honestly don't draw like nudies.
Respect. You've got integrity.
It's probably because I haven't had like a job that's so intense that I just feel like drawing. I'm gonna draw some naked tits. Gonna draw some naked tits. Say to blow off some steam.
I'm gonna blow off some steam. I'm gonna do some nudes.
I imagine if I ever did get a job where I need to blow off steam like that, probably like the worst I'm gonna do is like a funny drawing where like a character's got like a cock out. Cause that's always like it's always a lot more funnier than like boobs and the hoo-ha. Yeah, like just a drawing of SpongeBob with his dick out. That's funnier.
Just a nonchalant one here. He's not paused for it. It's just not his normal stance. So just look direct. Like his whole body's facing forward, but he's got like side eye. So just look directly at the viewer through side eye.
It's like model sheet SpongeBob, but he's just got his cock out. Like you just take like the model of him naked and just draw a little penis on him.
Yeah.
And like his dick looks like his nose. Because there was that joke on the SpongeBob.
Was that actually in? Do we get that version of that episode? Because I try to find that episode, and every time I do, it doesn't say that line.
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did we?
England's weird with censorship. Like it's not as bad as Germany.
Oh, Germany! I was actually surprised at how bad Germany like censorship is.
They like censor a fuck ton.
They censoring, right? I don't know if it's because of how fast I'm drinking. If it's because I'm drinking it the same way I drink everything else.
I love this. I love the censorship of Left 4 Dead 2 here. Because it has like a zombie hand doing like the 2, but it was like the back of the hand.
Right.
So they had to like turn it around.
Oh.
Because it looked like the game box was flipping you off.
No, they should have left that. That would have been brilliant. No, you know what they should have done? Specifically, they should have had. They should have just given it like the bottom half of a blazer and the top of a sleeve cuff, so it looked like it was like Winston Churchill when he went like that.
I think they also like added fingers back in because on the original box art it's like the back of the hand, but like the
like specifically that bit.
Like fingers are like chopped off, and like we got like the neutered version where it's like flipped around and all the fingers are intact.
What was it? That was
Like you can't be showing no fingers.
There was someone I work with. I think it was maybe last Saturday. Was going on about was it a movie that had just come out? I was like, oh, it looks great because it's the second one. They've got a zombie hand making the number. And I was like, Left 4 Dead, not Killing Floor.
It's been done before.
I just sat there. I was like, people think that's what. I'm pretty sure that's an ad. Is it?
I don't know.
No, it isn't. That's
Oh,
no. That's it. Just that was like
it sounded
really.
like ad music.
Yeah, I thought that was just ad music kicking up.
That sounds like the kind of music you hear in an ad where it's like talking about e-commerce or something.
To be honest, I would just say fuck it and put like actual music on, like we normally do.
You just put music on, make sure.
I'll put the Emo 2K playlist on. Who's gonna copyright that?
We just end up with audio where it sounds like we're underwater. Maybe like you just got like a clogged ear. I had a crossfade happen to my ear recently.
Go on.
I had like a zit and it like popped.
No.
Like I didn't even notice it popped until like I was like, my hearing in my left ear is funny. I like checked it, I was like, oh no. So I had to go to like the bathroom and like saw it out. It was like, I think my mom wanted to like use it, but I was in there for it, just like cleaning my ear.
Well, yeah, you don't want that shit like sitting in your ear.
No, it's gross.
Yeah, gross.
You got the simplified version of that story. I could have gone into detail.
Yeah, you could have. I'm gonna get the full monty of that.
You probably not. I'm probably gonna forget.
This is like proper ad music. If I knew this was happening and we had ads, we had sponsors, we could have lined it up perfectly.
Yeah. It's like this podcast is sponsored by MeUndies. Because all podcasts are sponsored by them.
Do you think we could steal? Oh, then again, I was gonna say, do you think we could steal the Jesse and Cox podcast bit for that? But I'm pretty sure.
Jesse and Cox.
Jesse and Cox.
He just talks to himself
Just
the whole time. Say Jesse, hey Jesse.
No, it's just him talking to himself, but it's just using two characters.
He's trying
It's
to
the
do
one
it.
episode where Crendor couldn't make it and he couldn't find anyone to fill his space, so he's just sat there talking to himself.
He's trying to do a Crendor impression. Crendor.
No, it's just, no, it's exactly that. It was exactly the first bit. But he just talks he's talking to himself in the normal voice. It's just his normal speaking voice, but he keeps talking to his other, so it's like it's Jesse. And he's like, hey Cox, hey Jesse. He just sits on one side of the microphone and keeps moving. So it fucking gives like the surround sound effect of it.
It's on for an hour and a half and everyone's just like,
The
what the fuck?
fuck is this?
What?
The last 5 minutes, the last 2 to 5 minutes is like, yeah, I'll be honest with you. I had a lot of shit to talk about this week. Crendor couldn't make it and I couldn't find anyone else to take his place, so yeah.
It's be the ultimate joke where like just at the end Crendor's just like, alright, I'm here.
I'm back.
Then it just cuts off.
Sorry, I took a shit.
Alright, but anyway, what other things is there? I've been wanting to talk about the Ren and Stimpy reboot.
Go on.
Because for whatever reason, on Twitter, like a couple of weeks back, it like became relevant again, which is weird, because it hasn't released. Like all the episodes leaked like last year, but for some reason it just became relevant again for a little bit. Because I saw like people making fun of it and stuff. There's like a couple of gimmick accounts, like taking like stupid jokes from it. Just like you know, making like memes about it. What's wrong? Is the audio cut out? Is the audio fine?
No, hold on, I need to turn the music down.
Okay. It's a bit loud.
There.
People gotta hear the Ren and Stimpy talk.
No, I can just hear it. I was looking at the laptop and I could see it like spiking a little bit, and I was wondering what it was spiking at.
So I got curious because last time I talked about it with you, I hadn't seen any episodes. I just like recounted like stuff people like odd clips and like stuff like people talking about. I watched most of that season recently.
Is it good?
No, It's not bad, but it's not good. It's mid. It's textbook definition of the word mid.
It is meh.
Yeah, it is something that you watch once and go, well, I ain't gonna remember much from that. And I don't remember much from it.
It is. I've watched it because I used to enjoy this. I got bored on episode 2, but I've already started, so I might as well finish.
I didn't even finish, but I did have that mindset.
I have started, so I'll finish.
And yeah, a lot of the episodes are just sort of like, eh.
Meh.
Like, not really that much stuff to talk about, really, because, like, it's just that boring. And I feel like that's the problem with, like, modern reboots. So, like, you get new people in that probably have never watched the original.
Yeah, that's what bugs me. When shows will make and they'll be like, oh yeah, we're gonna reboot the show, we're gonna reboot the franchise, and none of the writers have seen what the show's about. They're just like, oh, I remember seeing clips. Oh, these characters look interesting.
Yeah, and then you get those like interviews where they like fucking lie through their teeth, like, yeah, I was a huge fan of this show, yeah. So you probably never watched an episode ever. And I can tell just by the quality of the show. You alright?
I was hopeful. Hopefully, I was being stealthy enough to no one could hear me put deodorant on mid recording because I forgot. It was all on deodorant and it's just like fucking grabbed her hair. Ow.
Yeah, like there's always like a huge fault. Like Ren and Stimpy reboot in particular. I heard that like they got like people who worked on the original, like early on in the production. And not like the creator though. He's like notoriously like one of those kinds of like creators.
Oh no! You know what we use? You know what we use for the streams? We call them Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah, it was a Minecraft YouTuber. So he wasn't involved.
Makes sense. It was a real Dan licks the pan because he can Schneider.
Yeah, Dan Hyman Collider Schneider.
Yeah, Dan too fat for a glider Schneider.
Which is very funny because Ren and Stimpy's also a Nickelodeon show.
It's just Nickelodeon. What the fuck do you expect?
For years, the logo was a foot.
When the fucking no. Let's be honest. When the fucking like, if you had to be locked in a room with any of the studio, like any of the people working on a Nickelodeon show, and you go, you know what? I'll take the people behind SpongeBob. And they're being the most normal.
Yeah.
That's when you know the studio's fucked.
I mean, all they did was draw naughty pictures of SpongeBob with his penis out, like.
Big old shit on plankton.
But like you know.
Ignore it.
That's normal stuff for artists.
So let's ignore the fact that they used real human shit for the trees.
I love that tidbit about the original.
That's fucking great.
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
That's fucking brilliant.
Developer talking about it was just the right texture.
It was just the right texture. My fucking hands getting tired trying to think of somewhere to put it. I'm unplugging the remote. Trying to find somewhere to put this remote so I can keep pressing the button to stop the screen spinning.
But yeah, they got like people who worked on the original Ren and Stimpy like pretty early on. And apparently whenever they like gave like story notes or whatever, the writers just like sort of like shoot them off. Like you're old, we're young, we know what modern audiences want. And lo and behold,
you don't make that's the thing though, everyone makes old shows for the new audience, but it's not the new audience that's gonna watch it. It's why I think the Kids Next Door parody failed. I think that would have made a really good like teen sequel. For people who are nowhere near their teens anymore, it would have just been a really good fucking spit. Like, especially if they went right. What if we allow swear words? You know what? That would make a great fucking teen adult show.
I mean,
but no.
Adventure Time kind of did it with the Fiona and Cake.
Yeah.
They had characters flipping each other off and stuff.
Well, you've got to, if you're gonna reboot an old show, or you're gonna, it's not the new generations that's gonna give a shit. They don't care about the old shows.
That's why I think Fiona and Cake was like successful because like it was like for like people who watched Adventure Time growing up. It was also for like a teen audience.
Yeah, the people who maybe just about caught the end of Adventure Time, just.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, I've been back and watched it all. No, new show.
Yeah. Got a couple of specials out, you know. Got a new show. Got tons of new shows coming out.
Again, though, that's why I think that's why like the Kids Next Door sequel failed. I didn't even make it past the pilot because they were targeting it at the new generations. It's like, well, no, because there is a lot of lore they've got a cat that they have no idea about. They're not gonna know. You're gonna have to cover the entire Codename Kids Next Door backstory in the first 5 episodes.
I think they were trying to do like a, you know, like the Megamind series came out. I think they were trying to do like a Megamind series thing where it's like they're like trying to pander to like the older audience, but it's like really for like a newer audience.
Nah, you don't do that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of shows that done that though. Shaolin Showdown done it as well. They made 1 season.
Oh God, that fucking like soft reboot they did.
I was disappointed in that. I got really excited when I heard they were bringing that back, and I was like, oh, I remember that show. I had like the fucking killer soundtrack.
I was so confused over the soft reboot because like
It made no sense.
why do it if you can't like include certain elements from the original?
It just made no sense. I was like really fucking excited for it.
Like some of the Shingon Wu had to be renamed.
Yeah, I understand some of them being renamed. I guess, you know,
Like-
shit changes, shit happens.
The dragon guy, what was his name?
The actual dragon, or
Yeah, the actual dragon.
actually his name was just Dojo.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like changed him. They changed his color to yellow. In that soft reboot. He's like yellow in that one.
I think he is.
And then they had like a little version of Omi. Like it's just totally just a little version of him that wore like green glasses.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the fucking point in that?
I remember them changing the design drastically for Jack. To the point I looked at that and went, that is not our like techno goth boy genius. Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Who the fuck's this dickhead? But back to the Ren and Stimpy reboot, right? So like, what I wanted to say is that like they like showed off the like original like team members. They pretty much just like quit because they were like, yeah, there's no point in us being here. They don't want us.
Yeah, if you're pitching shit and everyone's like, nah, so what the fuck's the point?
It's kind of sad to hear.
It is sad to hear.
One of them like came out when like it started like leaking, talking about that, but they like blamed it on like them being white as well. It's like,
don't play the race card.
don't do that. It makes me want to like. Makes me not want to sympathise with you as much.
Play the age card. Play the fact of like you're getting told no because you don't understand this generation kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
don't play the race card.
It's definitely because of that. It's not because like you're white.
No one gives a shit about you being white.
Like, I imagine the same thing would happen if you were like a different race. You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no matter what race you were, it's like it's entirely you would have still got the. Yeah.
We know what's best. But like, you know, a lot of those episodes are just like generic, like shit. There's one episode that was kind of like a Old Red and Snippy episode, but it was very much like the writers just writing about their frustrations about living in LA. Because it's literally just an episode about LA traffic. What's up?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the CPU usage for the fucking OBS, and it keeps going from 70 to 30.
Oh.
I don't know if it's like something to do with the fire,
might be.
But it jumps up every now and then, and then it slowly goes back down.
It might be. I don't know. But yeah, it's the only Ren and Stimpy episode that felt remotely like a Ren and Stimpy episode was just them riffing on how much they hate LA traffic. And you can tell it's LA because like they're in traffic like near like a desert area, and there's like fucking like oil rigs in the background. It's like, alright guys.
Yeah, we get it, guys.
We get it, LA traffic shit.
Yeah.
But there's like this one particular episode that's like so bad it's memorable. And it's I don't remember the title. It's probably something like The Star is Stimpy.
Okay.
Because like they didn't figure like a Stimpy is born, you know. It's probably something stupid like that. And it's the episode that I talked about where like Stimpy gets piano teeth.
Okay, yeah. I think I remember that one.
So like the plot is that like it's a fucking nonsensical episode. The plot is Ren is trying to like figure out how to play the piano.
Right.
Because he wants to play royalty-free music for the king. And it's weird because there's like a layer bit in the episode where they show him going across the US, so they very clearly live in the US. And like, where in the US is there a king?
Play the music the moment is
Maybe it
called
was
for,
maybe it
whether
was
it's
actually
turning
set in
the party
2026.
or winding down to relax the
And that was the only that's the only way President Trump can keep his permanent presidency is declaring the US as a kingdom.
It's a kingdom, I am the king. Obey me.
As he pulls the chair out for someone else. Imagine that was something as well. Like, imagine that was something that happened this week.
Don't get political.
I'm not gonna. This is my only thing. But imagine voting for a professional chair puller. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my only point. Is just imagine voting for a professional chair puller.
But yeah, like he's like trying to learn how to play royalty-free music for the king. And I think they only made it a king because they could make the joke of, oh, this person who is of royalty likes royalty-free music.
That's such a fucking boring joke.
Exactly. It's such a fucking shit joke. But he's like trying, like Stimpy keeps coming in, like interrupting him, and it gets to the point where like Ren gets so mad he like throws the piano over his head. And then they do like the gag where he's like, oh, he got piano teeth.
Such an old joke though. That's overdone.
Yeah.
That was in every Tom and Jerry episode.
Yeah. But here's the thing, right? They keep riffing on it. He goes to eat breakfast, but he's still got piano teeth. And he's like trying to eat breakfast, but it like pops it on one of the teeth, and then like makes a noise, and he's like, oh, he starts playing on his teeth. Like Ren like sees like money in his eyes, you know. He's like, oh, I can make money off of Stimpy. And like Stimpy's like I can just like smack a cat's skull on my head, and my teeth will go back to normal, which it like clearly shows that these like writers fundamentally don't get the gag. Because the gag is that, like, and I know it's like taboo to like explain a joke, but
You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to show how stupid these writers are. The joke is that when like the fucking like character gets hit off the head with pianos, the teeth like get lodged in their mouth. Not like their teeth turn into the piano keys.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like a weird like if you hit them with a frying pan, they wouldn't get forks.
Well, they wouldn't get like eggs for eyes. It's like you know, there's like eggs on it. It's like
Yeah.
like a quick gag. You know, Tom's got eggs for eyes. Ooh.
But the thing
And
is,
he, like,
the
shakes his head.
yeah, the joke's always been like he shakes the head, or the fucking eggs just like slowly slip off the face or some shit.
Yeah, like it's dislodged. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like a replacement. Like they'll probably like write an episode of like Tom and Jerry where like Tom gets egg eyes, and then they'll like make like an entire episode where like it's famous for his egg eyes.
I can see the thing is like it's funny for like, oh, he's got the piano teeth, and then he goes to the next scene, he's still got the piano teeth. So I get it, like, he hasn't shook his head yet.
But
And then he goes to eat, picks a fork up, goes ding, and then goes, and then shakes his head. Like he just hasn't realised.
no, it's just teeth is straight up piano keys. Now, He's like, I'm just gonna hit my head with a cat skull. It's like, why the fuck do you have a cat skull? That's like a human walking around with a real human skull. Like, yeah, I don't understand what makes this fucked up. I just have this, you know, just
have this.
smack it over my head just in case I give purity for it.
Fucking D&D ass bullshit.
But he's like, Ren sees money in his eyes and he's like, oh, Stimpy, we'll go around the country and you can play your piano thief, play royalty-free music. Like, keep on, like, specifying that it's royalty-free music. Because I assume that they just couldn't afford to, like, use any other piano music.
But no, because hold on, all classical music is public domain at this point.
Yeah, but like they're using like a ring around the roses, you know, that
So
sort of
is that?
shit. Yeah,
That's what I said. It's all royalty free. There's lots of piano music that isn't. That's royalty free.
it's stupid. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at.
It's fucking. It just gives me a headache.
So they go around the US again. Ren wants to play for the king, but they're in the US. Where's there a king in the US?
Mattress King.
No, he's just straight up like a king, like no mattress king whatsoever, just a king.
So if it wasn't like, if you didn't mention LA earlier on, I'd go out. Maybe it's like one of those states where the fucking mayor's a fucking lunatic.
It could
Well,
very
there's
well
like
be.
that one guy who lives in a cardboard castle.
I mean, they never consisted of where Ren and Stimpy live, so
Could be the homeless guy down the street.
well, I'll tell you what the king is later. But like they have this whole like bit where they go around from spot to spot in like different states. You know, he's playing, he's getting famous. You know, getting back. Ren's like, ho ho ho, I'm getting money. And then they have this like bit where like Stimpy's like hungry because Ren isn't letting him eat. And like Muddy Mud Skipper like comes in, he's like, oh, he's not letting you eat. You know, I'll let you eat if you come with me. You know, I'll manage you. And like Stimpy's like, I don't know, like one of those sort of like bits. And like it's like, well, what is it?
Like the false not false Jeopardy. What is it? It's like the false drama.
Yeah. Like when he's like, well, here's my card in case you want to like call me. And then like Ren comes in, it's like, oh, we got to do this silver show. It's like he's like, oh, can you let me eat, Ren? And he's like, oh no, they got no time for that. So Stimpy's like, oh, I better call Muddy Mud Skipper. And like calls him, and he goes off to be managed by Muddy Mud Skipper. And it's pretty much like the first episode of Ren and Stimpy after that point, you know, like Stimpy becomes like successful, he's being managed by Muddy Mud Skipper, and like Ren's like fucking pissed off, but also lonely. And then like,
Pissed off and lonely.
and they have like a bit where they like reunite. Like Stimpy's like, oh, I just wanted to invite you because I'm going to play for the king. You remember that bit? Remember that bit from earlier where we said we're going to play for the king, playing royalty-free music. Like,
For the king.
for the king, and Ren's like, yeah, I remember that.
You remember? For the king.
So I got the book club with my friends. Like, really? It's like, no, I don't have any friends. He's like, oh, okay. Then Buddy Bud Skip's like, we gotta go. And like Stimpy's like, oh, I gotta go. And then he goes. And then they cut to like the night of. He's about to play. You know, there's like a reserve seat for Ren. Like Stimpy's like, oh no, he's up there. And then Ren shows up. It's like, oh, he showed up. He's truly Stimpy's friend. Wow. And like he shows up and like Stimpy plays. You know, seems like it's gonna be like big money for him. You know?
Big money.
He's playing for the king, who was a walrus, by the way. Just a walrus.
Just the walrus.
For no reason.
Is that one of those ones as well where most of the people are human? It's just like, why the fuck are these random animals able to talk?
Yeah, no, in the reboot, it's just like they got like tons of humans. It's just random animals.
Just random animals.
Yeah.
It's like a regular show. Like, all the main characters are animals, but all the background characters are humans.
Yeah.
You got a giant blue jay walking around with a giant raccoon. And it's like,
Somehow the blue jay is taller than the raccoon, even though in real life it's quite the opposite.
The raccoon's brother was like 4 times his size.
He's got like human proportions. Fucking great.
Why the fuck did they give Rigby's brother a bulge?
Because it's funny.
There was no need.
It's funny and uncomfortable. It's funny because of how uncomfortable it is.
There was no need to give that motherfucker a bulge.
Well, here's the thing about regular show, right? Very early on, it was supposed to be like the show that would like lead into Adult Swim, but they decided to like air it earlier.
Is that why a lot of the jokes are censored?
Yeah, why they like swore a lot in the first season. Like there's like tons of like jokes where they're like, "Oh, he's gonna be pissed." It's like, so you pissed me off. Like, those had to be censored.
Yeah, that's my favourite one was the fact that they had the fact that Planks was already censored. It was already censored, and then another country had to be like, "No, you can't say that. That's too close. It's too close to an actual swear word. You're gonna have to censor it. Like, censor the censor."
I don't get planks because it's like, what the fuck's plank? Do we call people planks here?
No.
Well, like, you know, he plays for the king, you know, everything goes well. And then the cat skull!
The cat skull!
The cat skull comes back and he hits himself on the head and his teeth back to normal. And like Ren's like, oh! And like Muddy Woodskin is, what? You just ruined me! Oh! And then they have this like fucking shitty joke where like this character who's voiced by the fucking showrunner that comes in is like, oh yeah, when you get hit in the head with a piano, it turns your teeth into piano keys. But if you get hit in the head with a skull, it turns your teeth back to normal.
So you have to explain. First off, that's again, I know you've already said, but first off, that's not how cartoon logic works. But at the same point, the second point, if you have to explain cartoon logic in a cartoon, it is a bit fucking redundant.
You know what's funny about that? Is that there's another person next to like that character that's like, wow, that's genius.
that is, if that is not the definition of I need this job security.
It's so shit. And then they end the episode off with like Stimpy finally getting some food. You know, he gets like an ice cream cone. Like Ren's just like, this whole journey reminds me of that one Beatles song, which is something that Ren would never say. He would never say that. And like Stimpy's like, oh really, which one? He's like, oh, I'll sing it to you. And then, like the joke is that like he like swings his arm out and knocks Stimpy's ice cream cone out of his hand. He's just like, and then it cuts off. That's the end of the episode. It's a fucking shit episode.
I was gonna say that sounds fucking stupid and shit. I also just want to point out.
I watched the whole thing and I was like.
I can just point out as well that just listen to that. Why does this seem like a mild improvement? If you're gonna do a joke like that, it's like royalty free music for royalty. That's like on the fucking same fucking lines as. Oh, you can't play. You know, you can't show Blackbeard this movie. Why not? We didn't pay for it. It's pirated. Doesn't like pirated shit. Like sure, you can't watch movies. You can't watch illegal downloaded movies with pirates because they don't like pirated movies. And say that's fucking.
That's a funnier joke.
That's yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, they go out and they fucking murder and steal shit. It's like, but if you download a movie.
But if you download a movie, it's like downloading a car. You wouldn't download a car, would you?
You wouldn't download a car, would you? If it fucking work, I would.
You wouldn't download a car? Yeah, I would. If it would work.
You're telling me if I download a car and it'll show up outside my house, I'll download a car.
So you wouldn't download a car? You don't fucking know me.
You wouldn't steal a car. Why would you steal a movie? Because a car is worth 20,000 and it belongs to one person. A movie is. That's made its money back.
And you know, alright. it might be hard to find the movie on streaming services or on
Exactly.
DVD nowadays.
You didn't release a DVD copy of it, and it's only on Netflix in South Malaysia.
That's the biggest thing about it, is like movie piracy is honestly like conservation at this point. Or like show piracy.
Yeah, like look at the amount of shows that got cancelled, and they just take them off the streaming services. Like they are gone.
Yeah.
Piracy at this point is just a form of conservation.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There's no argument about that.
No.
It's just how you conserve these things.
It's like there's people who are trying to get.
I've heard about showrunners literally pirating their own shows just so they have a copy of it.
Yeah.
That's how bad it's gone.
Yeah. It is turning into what's the fucking I can't remember what the shorthand for it was, but they are basically turning every single show into fear of missing out.
Or FOMO.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So do I. Rockstar's done it with GTAs. They claim a lot of the cars that they took, like all the stuff that they took off the in-game, like the in-game marketplace, like the websites for buying cars and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it improves memory. The loading time hasn't changed for shit. Oh, it makes it easier for people to find things.
Hey Rockstar, you know what?
fucks?
You want to improve load times? Removing the shit that you made like inaccessible.
There is that nightclub interior with the full lighting rig and smoke machine that you cannot get to is still behind that door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All they done was add an extra layer of shit so you couldn't get through the door.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
The comedy club is still under the map.
that's what I'm saying. Like fucking Rockstar. You want to improve the load times if you just remove the shit we can't go to.
Yeah, remove the shit you're not using. It
But
would not.
what's the-
It would not surprise me if one day someone finds it. Like someone finds GTA 6 gets released, and under the map there is the entirety of Grand Theft Auto Vice City from the PS2 because they just went, oh, no one's using this part. So the person who started making the mod, started making the map for the new thing was like, oh, this Project Vice City, that must be the one I'm having to work on. And the camera was just set way too high when they finished it. It's like, right, that indicates, like, whoever worked on it previously was like, right, that indicates that I am done. If I can no longer see the map, but it says the current date, if it says a later date past the release date, then I know this is complete. I no longer go into it. This is just saving in case we need it. And they click on that program. It's like, oh, yeah, this must be where we're building it. And it's just the entirety of the PS2 era Vice City map underneath the GTA 6 map.
It's so fucking stupid.
It is. Yeah, that's what they do. They fucking remove it. It was, if I remember correctly, it was over 300 vehicles were removed from the in-game market stall, like marketplaces, to make it easier for people to find.
I always do find it interesting when like games do have like stuff that was like, you know, the developers just went, oh, let's not include this, but like they still have it in the game. I do find that interesting, but when it's like fucking like shit like that, it's like, what is the point of having this?
What annoys us with Rockstar is if a glitch doesn't benefit, if it doesn't make someone invincible, or it doesn't include, like, I can understand fix the glitches that make people invincible, fix the glitches that, I get it, you've got shark cards, you fix the fucking financial glitches, whatever. The ones where it just turns people's arms invisible, just fucking does it make the game crash? No, just fucking leave it.
Is it fun? Yes.
Does it break the game? Does it break the game in any way? No, just fucking leave it then.
No, we'll go get rid of it. We'll make sure this game's super polished. We'll make sure it's like Red Dead 2 with like the fucking horse balls like contract like fucking cold weather.
I feel sorry for the people who play the online of that because it is such a forgotten fucking. It hasn't had an update since 2019.
I still don't get like why they would add in like details.
I don't understand that either.
Your eyes like react to like certain like sunlight. It's like no one's gonna fucking
No one's gonna notice.
that.
The beard growth over time is interesting. That's like, alright, fair enough.
Well, yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. That's a notable detail. People's eyes retracting or the horse bollocks shrinking is not a detail. People are gonna go, oh.
I feel sorry for those developers that had to like spend their time like making sure that like the fucking horse bollocks like shrank in like the appropriate temperatures. It's like I spent like fucking 6 years of my life making sure those horse nuts like shrank appropriately.
Should we end it there before we go on a rant about video games? We're like an hour and 10 minutes in.
We really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't want to rant about video games.
Alright, well, we're gonna need a pause. I need to. I am. You rant about video games. I'll be back in like a minute.
Okay, so video games, they can be very dumb sometimes. You know? Like, you'll see, like, a fun, like, glitch that's, like, fun to, like, execute, and, you know, that's, like, a lot of, like, playtime to the game, you know? And then you just see developers be like, oh, no, we can't have, like, people seeing that glitch, you know? It'll make people think our game's, like, unpolished or whatever. We gotta, like, get rid of that. It's like, fucking, just leave it in, you know? It's, like, a fun, like, thing to do, you know? It adds gameplay time to your game. Like, why get rid of it? It's dumb, it's stupid, I don't like it. I also find, like, out of bounds, like extended, like, level, like, bits, like, interesting. Like, it's like, adds to, like, the sort of, like, mystery of, like, the game development. Like, when you have those, like, out of bounds areas. Like, I know a lot of Valve games have those. Ooh, spin around. A lot of Valve games have those. Where it just has like out of bounds areas that you can't like access. I was just talking about like. I was talking about out of bounds areas that you can't access.
Oh, that pisses me off when there's like fucking like. There's an out of bounds area on this. It has the Imperial City as an out of bounds bit.
Yeah.
That fucking irritates me, especially when it's fully detailed.
I both find that interesting and kind of irritating. It's like you have this like modeled out. You know, I understand if it's like oh we couldn't really like figure it out in like the court version of the game, but like if it's like a thing that's there that you just like you like go to, you know, why not keep it?
Going back to GTA, there is the entirety of the like North Yankton area. It was like the snowy area that you see in the open sequence.
Yeah.
It is an entirely modelled town. You leave the bank, you drive away from the town, and that's it. There is an entire town. Even when you go back for the second mission, like the big reveal mission.
Yeah.
It's a graveyard. That's it. That's all you can see. You leave the graveyard, the mission fails, but it's still an entirely modelled town. It is still an entire chunk of map that you cannot get to.
You know, that's something I want to talk about. It's open world games when they like give you like missions. You have to like, oh, you have to be within this mission because if you go like out of the mission, you know, you fail it. It's like, what's the point of having it like
an entire open world if you can't do it?
Yeah. What's the point of that at that point? You know, it doesn't encourage exploration. You don't encourage exploration if you have a big open world.
What was the oh, it was one of the Just Cause games. I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. I'm gonna be honest, I've played both 3 and 4, and I could not tell you where the games differ. No. In all honesty, I played Just Cause 3 and 4, and both of them fell. I could not tell you which fucking game I remember, like which fucking game it was.
I'm laughing because that's what a lot of games are like.
Yeah. No, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Just Cause 2 feels different from 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Just Cause 1, that was on all the console, the graphics, a big graphics update from 1 to 2.
Yeah.
But that's not the reason it stands out on its own because there's differences.
Yeah, I understand.
But 3 and 4, it is literally like, these are 2 separate games. Are you sure?
What I like to imagine is that, like, there's probably, like, higher-ups saying, oh, we want a game out in this amount of time, and the developers just haven't been like, oh, shit, we gotta, like, reuse assets.
No, I'm not, it's not even reuse assets. I genuinely could not tell you the story differences from Far Cry 3 to Far Cry 4.
Well, yeah, that's like what I'm sort of like saying, you know, it's like they're sort of like rushed for time, you know, they're just sort of like, oh, we don't have time to like come up with something new, so let's just expand upon what we did in the previous one, and a lot of the times it just ends up feeling like the previous one, because they just didn't have enough time.
And anyway, like I said, I can't remember which one it was, but if you drove around, it had this stupid fucking thing. So again, open world game.
Yeah.
You're expecting there's no superpower. Yeah, you can glide, you can parachute and whatever. Yeah, your character's got this fucking super fucking wristband.
He's got the army tricks.
He's got a super fucking wristband. Basically, Spider-Man with a parachute.
Which a lot of iterations is just Spider-Man.
Pretty much. So, but if you decide, you know what, I want to drive, I want to take some of this fucking, like some of these vehicles that I have bought, I'm going to drive. Once you cross borders into a different region of the map, all the vehicles it despawns at the exact fucking line of the region change. So if you spawn a vehicle and it's like, right, I'm going to go and do this mission, I'm going to drive there. I got nothing to do, I'm just going to drive and explore the map. It's a nice map, the developers probably put a lot of time in. Instead of flying over it, I'm going to drive. You cross the thing, like it comes up at the bottom, it comes up like you crossed into a new part of the map, your car despawns. Your character just fucking falls over. It's like, what the fuck was that about?
It's like to imagine if like real life life like that, you just like go into like a different like
I would be fucking pissed. Especially if you spent your entire life in one region. It's like, you know what, I gotta go pick something up, it's over in that region, and you drive over, like you've had this car for like fucking 15 years.
Yeah, like you just go to like a different part of the country and there's all of a sudden car despawns.
You fucking fall over and it's like, the fuck?
And you think if you like go back, you know, your car will show up, but no, it doesn't. It's just gone.
Your entire livelihood was in the back seat, it's like you were relocating.
Yeah. You had like a U-Haul van that's gone too.
Yeah, you see the U-Haul, you see the fucking moving van come down the street. You're like, no, it fucking the driver just disappears as well.
That would really freak me out.
It's the whole fucking thing.
If I went over like a certain point and I just fell out my car, like that would be one thing. But if I like saw like
a fucking moving van with like this dude just like you spoke to him like an hour and a half ago. He seems really nice and he's going on about his daughter's 15th birthday coming up, and he crosses the border and just disappears.
Like that would like fucking like fuck with me. Like I'll be like.
At that point, you just start at that point, you start chipping away at the ground because like this cannot be real. This cannot be real life.
Where'd he go? Is the ground now? What?
Which is what happens in Just Cause 3. I'm pretty sure it's Just Cause 3. Like your car will despawn and you'll end up on the floor. So you'll turn around and say, I'll steal this car when it comes towards us, and it'll hit the same borderline and the entire thing, and driver and all will just disappear. Like, what the fuck? It's like the spawn and despawn barriers are just set way too fucking strict.
So it seems like a thing that would happen like like Amazing Digital Set. Kamigo rediscovers that he's an NPC.
Did you watch the live stream of them playing the restaurant game?
No.
No? I watched a couple. I watched about 45 minutes of it. I put it. I think it was Was it last week? Was it last Friday?
Probably last Friday.
I I think it was last Friday. I can't remember when it was. I could probably have a look.
It's probably recent.
Yeah, it's probably recent. Alright, have we got anything to end the recording on? I can continue streaming, but we're ending the recording in an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay. Be safe. Don't eat bricks. And remember, always tip your hat to a nice lady, you know, my lady.
Don't be a customer.
Don't be a customer.
Follow wazzaldorp on the not Twitter.
You can follow me on the Twitters if you want.
Oh, no, here's the Twitters.
But you can also follow me on the Blue Skies.
Blue Skies is better one.
Yeah, it's a lot less, you know.
CP.
Yeah.
A lot less Minecraft YouTubers on Blue Sky.
Which is funny because there was a time period where a lot of people, a lot of certain people on Twitter were calling people who were on Blue Sky Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, you only need to check who you following there, buddy. Follow wazzaldorp on the Blue Sky. Follow me on the Blue Sky. It's the same name. It's just, yeah, there's a mad bird.
I'm also on the Nude Grounds.
The nude.
The New Grounds, which is Wazzaldorp. I'm on Facebook. I'm Brandon Turner on the Facebook.
You can give away your Facebook. Who the fuck? Does anyone actually use Facebook for Facebook? Anyway, distracted.
I'm Brandon Turner. Or you can just search up Wazzaldorp on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on there. Hey, you're on YouTube too.
Oh shit, I didn't realise there was a fucking chat. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring
Whoa.
you. I just fucking noticed. We're just trying to end the recording so I can continue streaming without causing my internet to go mental tomorrow.
Whoa.
Give us a second.
Whoa.
So anyways, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next... We're making this a monthly thing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
If
next...
you want.
We'll record these once a month. See you next... We'll be uploading something next week. Goodbye. Don't shoot yourself.
We love you. We'll see you in your dreams. I got those the wrong way around.
You did.